Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do what we call choux pastry. It's the pastry that it's either sweet or savory. I'm doing the savory one because I'm going to do tuna puffs. The filling is going to be tuna. You could put cheese or whatever savory filling that you choose to put. And if you're doing sweet pastry like for eclairs, the recipes are slightly different, so I'll tell you as we go along, yeah? So I've got my non-stick saucepan here. I'm going to put 1 cup of boiling water in it. To that, I'm adding 8 tablespoons of margarine. You could use margarine or butter, whatever you choose to. And this margarine needs to be melted. So you're going to let it melt there. And then you're going to add a cup of all-purpose flour and half teaspoon of salt. Now if you were doing the sweet version, you would add sugar instead of salt. Yeah, so just let this melt here. Puffs are usually used as an appetizer. You could serve it like at events, weddings, christenings, whatever you choose to. It's a nice finger food, a little morsel of tasty morsel that goes into your mouth, and you just enjoy it as it goes. So this butter is melting here nicely. And then we're going to add the flour in to make what we call a roux. Similar to when you're going to make a cheese sauce, but a bit different. And then the other ingredients are eggs, 4 eggs. I'll show you as we go along how to incorporate the eggs for our pastry dough. Right, so butter has melted. I'm gonna add now the cup of flour, but I'm gonna keep stirring. Yeah, adding a little as we go along and keep stirring it in. We want a smooth finish. We don't want any lumps in it, so we have to keep stirring it. Yeah, turn the heat down a bit. Are you seeing? Yeah. Make sure all the flour is incorporated there nicely. Now, if you're using a non-stick saucepan, you will see a thin film at the bottom of the pan. But as this is non-stick, you would not see the thin film there. Then you know your roux is ready. Your dough for now. You have to leave this to cool down. So we're gonna just make sure everything is You're not seeing any white bits of flour here. It has the same color as the yellowish color of the butter or the margarine. And then I'm going to leave it to cool down a bit, and then we can add our eggs and get our piping bag ready to make our puff shells. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. Yeah. This is what we're looking for. So let's leave this to cool down now, and then we'll come back and put the eggs into the mixture. Okay guys, so here it is. It has cooled down quite nicely, so I'm going to add it to the mixer now. Yep, I'm going to add my salt. And we're going to start to add the eggs one at a time. Right, so egg number one. Come on, start this out. Two. Three. I raise the speed a bit so just to be sure that everything is incorporated there. The air is going to be incorporated. Remember, there's no raising agent like baking powder or baking soda. Our egg is the only raising agent, so the air helps to give you that pop when you put it to the oven. Yeah. Just stopping it to scrape down the edges. That to be for about 2 minutes. So let's take this out and put it to our piping bag now. If you don't have a stand mixer, you could use a hand mixer, or you could use a whisk and just keep beating it until all the egg has been incorporated in the dough. In the meantime, I put my oven to preheat. I put it at 450, and then I'm going to turn it down to 400 degrees so we can put our puffs to bake. Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna hear some noise now. I'm gonna try and knock this out from here. Everything's not coming out. There's a knife. It's quite sticky, as you can see. Alright, I'm not gonna force it anymore. So, let's start putting our mixture to our piping bag now. Oh, I didn't show you. This is what it should look like. Yeah. It looks like a cake batter, but a very thick cake batter. Right, so here I've got a silicone mat on the tray. You can just probably put greaseproof paper on your tray or grease your tray if you choose to. And I'm going to start piping this here now. Yeah. I'm going to do a medium size. What you should do is put egg wash on it. I'm gonna do that very soon. I am going to put 1 egg with about a tablespoon of water, and I'm going to brush it, the top of it, so you'll get a nice color. And when we're putting the egg wash, try these peaks here, push them down so they won't burn. So I'm going to continue filling this, piping out my puffs, get the egg wash, and we put it to bake. Okay folks, so here we are. Our puffs are all done. All finished, and I'm going to do tuna for the filling. So I opened 1 can of tuna here. I drain the liquid. So to this I'm going to add approximately ½ teaspoon of sugar, about tablespoon, depends on your taste, of lime juice. And here now, I've chopped some seasoning, so I have pimento. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of pimento, chopped pimento peppers. I like pimento, so I'm gonna put another teaspoon. I like plenty pimentos. 1 teaspoon of grated onion. Half teaspoon of chopped garlic, finely chopped garlic. One teaspoon of celery, stalks from the celery. One teaspoon of celery leaves, and 1 teaspoon of spring onion, or chives or chive, however you choose to call it. And of course, 2 tablespoons of mayo. Yeah. If you choose, if you're a mayo person and you want to add more, it's your taste at the end of the day. Right, so we mix this up nicely. You can add salt if you choose to, or black pepper, you know, whatever you choose to add to season up your tuna, you can feel free to do so. So here's my tuna here. And let me show you now. Okay, so you have a choice. If you're doing cheese puffs, you could probably make a cross at the bottom, put your cheese paste in your piping bag and pipe it in there, so you won't have to cut the puff. But I'm gonna cut this here. And look at the inside. See, it's hollow. It's hollow, so you can add your filling in there. And there we have it, folks. Our puffs, our tuna filled puffs. Just another one. So it has a nice golden brown color. It's crunchy on the outside, and you just cut and fill to your likeness. Try it, get back to me, tell me what you think, how does it taste, and I'm open for suggestions. So here we go. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm gonna enjoy my puff now.